guys, welcome back to Sherman's Kitchen. A pleasant good night to each and every one of you. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Tonight we're in the mood for some pot roast chicken and some fried rice. If you guys want to see how I'm doing this, come on down and let's get cooking. So for our pot roast chicken, we're going to use drumstick tonight, and we're going to start flavor this up. What I like about pot roast chicken, you can just add anything to your chicken and whatever you have in your pantry, and you will get a beautiful, delicious pot roast. First of all, I'm going to start with the salt, and I will leave all the measurement in the description below. We're gonna add some fresh cracked black pepper. Next, we're gonna add some Chinese spice. We will go in with some all-purpose seasoning. We're going to be adding some green seasoning, and my green seasoning is freshly blended. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add some ginger garlic paste, and it starts to smell beautiful already. I'm gonna be adding some, instead of using ketchup and sugar and all that for our pot roast, I'm gonna be using some garlic flavor barbecue sauce, and this will make our chicken like so nice and rich. I'm gonna be adding, let me add some more, because this will really spice up that flavor. Just about a half a cup of garlic flavor barbecue sauce. We're going to be adding a little splash of teriyaki sauce to darken up the chicken a little bit and add some flavor, about a half a teaspoon. And I'm going to be adding some mushroom soy sauce. A little bit goes a long way. And to enhance all that flavor and to add some sweetness to the chicken, we're going to use some honey. So I'm going in with about a tablespoon of honey. We're going to mix everything up and leave it to marinate about half an hour at least. Now we're going to mix all this goodness up. Smells so good. And then if you desire to add to any other ingredients to your pot roast chicken, it's always a good thing to personalize it and make it your own, so go right ahead. Usually whatever I have handy the day I'm making pot roast, I would use that, but I always change it up most of the time when I'm making it. We're going to leave to marinate, and then we're gonna come back to it after a few minutes. So I already pressured my rice to make the fried rice, and what I did, I added some green seasoning, salt, black pepper, all-purpose seasoning, and a little bit of Chinese sauce, and the rice is cooked perfectly. I'm now airing it out so it can stop the cooking process. I'm going to start cutting up my vegetables to fry up the rice, and we will come back to this after. So I have 1 grated carrot to add to our fried rice. I have a red bell pepper, a orange bell pepper, a red onion, and some green onions. I'm going to chop these up and I'll come right back. With about 1 teaspoon of oil in the pan, I added all the chicken and the marinade to the pan, I'm gonna cover this and let the chicken cook until its natural juices is evaporated. And then we're gonna be adding some extra water to make sure that the chicken is cooked completely. So the pot roast is cooking up nicely. I'm gonna still let it cook until most of this natural juice is gone. But I can see that the chicken is already like halfway done. So we're heading up nicely. I'm gonna start cooking the rice now. So in the pan, I have about a tablespoon of oil. I'm gonna add some red onions first. We're gonna saute our red onions. And then we're gonna add the rest as we go along. So for this fried rice, at this moment, we're gonna build flavor. So we're gonna add different ingredients one by one. So now it's time to add our next ingredients. And I'm going to be adding some green peas. I have some frozen green peas. I'm going to be cooking this until the peas is nice and have a glossy green color before I add the next ingredient. So we're going to add our peppers now. Red and orange pepper is going in. And we're not cooking these too much. We're just going to cook them with a little bit of crunch, because I like when the fried rice have a little texture with the vegetables. So now that we add the peppers and the color looks like Christmas color, we're going to start adding our spices. I'm going to go in with some salt. Salt to taste, enough to season up the vegetable, depends on how much you're adding. I'm going to leave all my measurement in the description below. We're going to add some black pepper. We're going to mix in our black pepper. I'm gonna add some Chinese spice, and I'm adding the Sari brand Chinese spice. It really adds a nice flavor. I'm gonna add some allspice, and the allspice is optional. Mix as we go. And then we're gonna add some fried rice seasoning. I have the cheap brand fried rice seasoning. I'm going in with about 2 teaspoons. And this really flavor up the fried rice nicely. This is the one I'm using. I know some of my friends will ask. And we're gonna add the carrots now, because I grate the carrots, so it don't need too much cooking time. We're gonna mix it in and all that goodness. You can always taste for salt and add as you go. This is looking good. Just to take it out as it is and eat it with some plain rice. I'm gonna add some Chinese sauce. for additional flavor and to add some nice color to the fried rice. I'm also using the Chief brand Chinese sauce today. There is also a Guyanese brand, but I'm out of it today. So we're gonna cook this just about a minute so everything can really mix in well before we start adding the rice to the pot. I'm gonna add some celery, flat leaf parsley or celery. And then now that it's nice and they have this nice moisture in it, we're gonna add our rice so we can get like a nice juicy fried rice. At this point, you want to put your stove on low so you don't overcook your rice now. And now I'm gonna add and mix. And I'm gonna add some green onions. So we're gonna mix. This is looking so good. It's nice to mix in a wide pot or pan because you're gonna have all the room you need to mix properly. I'm gonna go in with the other half of the rice. So now we're gonna mix all that goodness. And you can see that there is still some moisture in the vegetable, which will be very nice in the rice. We're not gonna have a dried out fried rice. I'm gonna add the rest of my green onions. I have dinner for all my YouTube family. So the rest of the green onion is going in. And then we're gonna mix all that together. Let me take up this spoon. And we have a delicious vegetable fried rice for all my vegetarian friends. I have fried rice for you, and for all my meat eater friends, I have pot roast chicken. So we have food for everyone. So friends, here is our dinner. We have the delicious fried rice cooked to perfection. Lovely, lovely, lovely Monday night dinner. All are invited. I have enough for everyone. And our delicious pot roast chicken just finished cooking. I took it down with a little bit of the sauce and chicken is falling off the bone. Before I plate up, I have a success story to share. Our very own Sister Donna follow my recipe for cook up rice, fry plantain, and she did the whole works. I'm gonna share her success story right after this. So here is my beautiful vegetable fried rice dinner and my pot roast chicken, everything cooked to perfection. For all my vegetarian friends, I have something for you and I have food for everyone. This food calls for some nice hot pepper and I'm adding some to mine, and I know you guys will agree with me that pepper sauce goes very nice with the fried rice. So for all my vegetarian friends, this is your mouthful. Cheers! Wow, that rice is so delicious. I have a sweetness to it, and there's like texture in every bite with all the different vegetable. So delicious. Now I'm gonna dive in for the chicken. Look how nice and soft this is done. Just one, I don't need a knife for this, and it's all beautifully done. I'm gonna dunk it in that sauce, and this is my pot roast tonight. So tender and so delicious with flavor. I can taste a hint of the ginger, garlic, and all the different spices. Such an amazing dish. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will consider subscribing. Until then, I want to say to you guys, stay blessed, stay safe, love you guys. Bye for now.